short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated.
Great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2026 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. From well in into the end zone. He's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So that'll have the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 26-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Smith. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Makes a cut to the right side, and he's out the clear. Into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
3 points are huge. Bring it home, baby.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st down, here's Smith. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Turbo one.
The gun, give to him. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, come on, 18. Watch it, Oscar. Low. 21G, 21G. Out.
Defense showing blitz, Sunday by Law. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Raiders 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Smith on 1st down. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Jones has got it.
Smith's pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Turbo 1 hard. Turbo 1 hard. 18.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
2 now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Turbo 2.
Hill now from the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Hey, 21 T8.
Tua looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third down run from Gtowncapp. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 33. Gtowncapp gets this on the draw. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
No throw, third and long. Taking it by Hill, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Ready, 2, stay.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
21G. Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
Brings up a third down.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, 21G. Hey, 21T.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
13 next. 300.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. On the right side, he's going to fire deep middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The Fatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. All right, fellas. Listen up.
Got the shotgun, they'll give it to H. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Turbo one, high.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Here's a screen for H.N. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it again at the 26.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jack Jones has got it.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high. 20, TX.
Not 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get set. Turbo 3, Turbo 3. 18.
Running with H.N. here out of the gun. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Chan again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, 21 TA.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
A gain of 10
Even
yards.
10-yard gain on the play.
That's good.
And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down.
Nice to see that connection,
First
that
and 10
chemistry
at the 20-yard
working between
line.
the two of them.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready. Out. Come on, two. My man.
Here's Chan up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
19-yard line.
2nd down carry for Chan. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Solo kick. Ready, T. With it. Step. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the backup. First throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pickett working from the gun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, Pickett. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down. Here's Pickett. That one going to go against the D. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
First down throw from Pickett. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Pickett will look to throw. Chased out to his right. Here's a deep shot towards the deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sticking in the air with Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. at their own 18-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, watch it, Oscar. Farther, long.
He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
All right, 32 stand.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a look. The ball's out. You lost it. This is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
60 Bison. Mustang 19.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Pickett. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Dolphins 25-yard line.
They give left side to Genty. That's a short gain of 1. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
19 Tigers. 60 Bison. 60 Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. 19 tight.
Pickett on 1st and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
This is Genty on 2nd. We'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Now Pickett. He brings it in. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Carlson now to add 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 17. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Ready. Ready to stay.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
First and 10 from the 43.
21G.
Achane running right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And stick with Achane. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Let's go. 21G. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 20 TX. 20 T. What's it?
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Out.
2 now from the gun. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. You see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
To throw, Pickett. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Here's Pickett. Forced out to his right. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down. Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Miami offense sent it out there now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
32 stairs. 22.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Gun, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Right, running out of the gun. They're working a couple yards past the line. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
46-yard line.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Go ahead.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw is Pickett. Escapes the pocket. They go to Gentry on the dump off. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Pickett to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he has this down to the 34. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now here's Pickett. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pickett working from the gun. Buying some time right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. He running from the gun with right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Tua. It's caught, this is Jalen Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and 2, now Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a run with Wright. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, two.
They run again with Wright. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Right again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there. That gives them a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Brought down at the 27.
21G.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Solo left Zion.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
All right, go ahead, go.
Back to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Pickett. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Pickett will look to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
30. Raiders 27.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's again for Wright. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Cuts it to the right sideline. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Raiders 27.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Pickett on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10. Pickett. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And Fasu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running right. Here's Wright. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. Running behind center with White. And this isn't going to get us. They stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Receiver in motion, going left. First down throw from Pickett. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies,
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Throwing right away is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown Bears. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
21G, 21G. Hey, 21 TX, 20 TX. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochane. That's some space here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 33 yards that time.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Hill. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run. Here's Gtowncapp. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Tua. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. To throw, it's Williams. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 4.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short one caught by Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Throwing again here, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Second down and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
These two teams all tied after one. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. Slot man moves right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Operating from the gun, Williams. And it'll be intercepted. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Let's go. 20, TX. Out.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They complete it to him. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 7-yard line.
G.
Now Tua. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
21G.
They'll run. This is Hill. Now inside the 25. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to get going again. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
Williams pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
All right, go, go, go.
They'll run. Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bears now ready to take over again.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Dolphin football. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it with Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 45-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That one complete to Hill. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
All right, come on.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Bears' 41-yard line.
Tua going to throw. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the Bears' 21-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Tua going to change the play.
Watch it, Oscar. 20, T. Hey.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
They're right here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run with Hill. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. To the air, Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Well, that one too high and incomplete. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime report. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
At the 22-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, Low. Watch it out. Corner, low.
Here's Tua. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Hill. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. That's who is going to change things up. On 3rd down, Achin. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Williams. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Adunze. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To the air once more. Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Go ahead. All right, fellas.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 6.
44. Ready.
Now they'll change things up. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Now Tua. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 58 yards. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds his target. It's Swift along the sideline. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It was a short one caught by Loveland. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Working out of the gun, Williams goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland from 10 yards out. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Miami set to take over. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
17-yard line.
All right. 18. 20. Let's go. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
Complete to Tyreek Hill. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, go. Ready.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Up the middle, Achane. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at about the 28. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Williams looking to do it himself. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Back to throw now on first down. Williams looking to do it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. From the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. In motion, the tight end. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Solo left side. Hey!
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochi. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. I'll call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Bears 15.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They'll go. Here's Williams. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
20, TX.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 4-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To the air, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st down, Bears.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air once more. Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Go ahead.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. There he goes again. He's got a full head of steam. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Patterson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
12 yards. And the Bears first down.
To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to let it fly. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well.